It's very important for me that we look at our city and our society which is inclusive. So we try to enable spaces, public realm, which is accessible for everyone and not exclusive. And when I look at other countries and see how they're perhaps being rather exclusive in their attitude to living in the city, it concerns me. And just the example of the bench design, where you try and avoid people not to sleep on them or wash them down regularly so that they're not very nice to be on, it's alien to me. And I'm trying to avoid getting into a similar situation. So I want to have dialogue with my colleagues in the council and the politicians and embrace the opportunity and maybe become famous for being an inclusive city rather than get a bad name for ourselves. We are very concerned about working in an inclusive manner. One of the paradigms for the city is a good city for everyone. And so in for example, the slaughterhouse district here in the southern harbour of Aarhus, we've actually embraced this opportunity to work with minority groups. We have several of them in this environment here. And we've created an advisory board where we actually invite specialists to look at these different angles regarding the city, and they give us advice about how to work with it. And one of them is a person who is a specialist in working with homeless or minority groups, and we're trying to include that know-how and expertise into the future planning of this city district. So yes, we're taking it seriously. There are other examples, but this is one which is really in the pipeline just now. For me, it's quite a wild idea to work with the minority groups in a larger society picture. And I mean, it doesn't have to be a really big idea to be wild. I think the small things that I'm trying to work with, almost like acupuncture, can have a massive impact. And in that way, it's wild in another way. Just this idea of working with small things, planting a seed or putting a needle in the right position can completely change something. So this is how I see working with these minority groups in the urban realm could be quite a wild experience in the long term.